Hey, what's up, beautiful weirdos? Called the Dreamer here, and I wasn't planning on a drama video being the first video that I made in the new decade, and I wasn't planning on commenting on this drama, but for fuck's sake, I can't get away from it. It's everywhere in my recommended, and I kind of like Stephanie, and have always kind of gotten a creepy vibe from Nikocado, so I have feelings about this, so I'm going to talk about it. So the whole Nikocado, Avocado, and Stephanie Sue debacle, I guess you could say. It's like you can't even just call it a drama. It's a complete train wreck. And it's all his fault, as far as I'm concerned. And the reason why I feel that way is that it's become very, very clear to me the way that he's so calculating in the way that he has been proven to have been lying in his videos, and just the way that he speaks is just he's the one in the wrong here, and it's very clearly a pattern with him. And Stephanie has proven that, and it's very, very sad to me that people like this exist to the point where, oh yeah, we know they're really creepy and they do this shit, but we love them. Like, it's just sad to me that people are like that, but I mean, people are like that. But what gets me is that he loved the fuck out of Stephanie Sue, was obsessed with her. Right up until she told him. And this is why I say it's sad, like people like him are so popular, because people like him are clearly not used to hearing the word no. It's been very, very clear that that is the case. Um, After what Stephanie has proven, Zach has proven, the guy that contacted Stephanie, who had a date with Nick in New York, who was treated the same way by Nick. All of them seem to have one thing in common: you say no to Nick, or you don't give him exactly what he wants, hell breaks loose. And he knows he has pull on the internet because he knows there are people who will love him regardless, which is fine. It's fine that people stand by people like that because they think that they see something in this person that may or may not be there. And for all I know, he may be a good person, but he doesn't show it. Not when it counts, anyway. Like, he may show it to his fans, like, oh, look at me, I'm a victim, but I'm just the nicest person, which is how he has acted throughout this entire thing. But his actions, when it comes to throwing Zach under the bus, Honey under the bus, how he treated Stephanie, how he treated that guy in New York, there's a pattern of behavior there. She's absolutely right about that. And I just think it's really interesting that I love Stephanie Sue. The second she says no, I never liked her. I always hated her. Which is it, Nick? Which fucking is it? Because you have said both on camera, and have sworn that both were true. So which is it? Did you love her at one point? And do you hate her now because she said nope? Or was one a lie and the other the truth? Like, did you ever really like her? Or you just hate her now because you didn't get what you wanted out of her? And all of this is all over her not wanting to talk about the drama with a girl named Veronica that she had. And yes, she did bring up an idea to Nick and Zach about doing like a Shane Dawson documentary style video with Veronica about what happened so that she could get all of the sides from everybody involved and clear the air and then deal with it that way. But Veronica said no. And what Nick fails to realize is that Veronica said no. Not Stephanie going back on what she wanted. Veronica said no. So what does that mean? That means that no video exposing that shit. No, that's not what you said. No, yes, moron. That's exactly what she said. That's exactly what she meant. You would know that if you had like more than 2 fucking brain cells. I'm sorry, that was wrong. That was mean. But for fuck's sake, Nick. Her saying that she wanted to do a video with Veronica does not translate into, okay, Veronica doesn't want to do it, so that means you're going to do it without her. No, that's not what that means. That is never what that means. There's a big difference between wanting to speak with somebody about what happened and then doing what I'm doing and talking about somebody about what happened without them being there. It's a big fucking difference. Stephanie agreed to the first, not the second. Big difference. Okay? Like, seriously. And then let's not forget how she has proven through his own video footage that before he even stepped foot in her house, that he was obsessed with her house. It's in his own videos. And then she had fucking messages from him about her house. That was before he ever stepped foot in her house. That's creepy, and I'm sorry, Stephanie, that should have been a red flag for you. I'm sorry. It really should have, but good on you for being a good enough person to want to see the good in him instead of just being like, no, red flag, blue. But yeah, no, that would have been a major red flag for me. But, oh my God. Then he claims, no, she let me take pictures in her house. See, look, picture that she's in, that she said I could take. Yeah, she said you could take a picture of her lighting setup. Not a panoramic view of her kitchen with the lighting setup in one little part of it. I'm with her on this one. If you're going to take a picture of somebody's lighting setup, take a picture of the lighting setup, not the entire room. With the security system screen not blurred out either that you posted on your fucking video right in the corner. Creepy as fuck, dude. You don't do that. You don't do that. And then, you even released a picture of you taking a picture with no one else in the room, giving validity to her claim that while she was in the bathroom, you took pictures without her permission of her house. And if you still want to claim that that's not the truth, then give her permission to release the security footage. Because in California, she needs his permission to release that footage. So give her permission, Nick, if you're completely sure that you're right. Give her permission. Okay? Like this. I've been friends with people like this before. I grew up with people like this. Stephanie, I applaud you for being strong enough to overcome the fear of this person that I know you have, because I've had it too. And stand up for yourself and say, you know what, after this, I'm done talking about it. We're done. Do whatever you want. We're done. I'm done with you. Way to take your freedom back, girl. Way to take it back. Nick, you still gotta reply. And you better make that reply a good one. Because, damn. Honestly, people, don't treat people like that. Don't treat people like that. Don't love them until they tell you no, because you know you have no right to ask them to do something that you know they don't want to do, and then be like, I never liked them anyway. Don't act like that. It's not okay. It's not right. Don't go into somebody's house and start taking pictures without their permission. Do not go online and in a response video to them, post pictures of their fucking security fucking monitor without it being blurred out. What? Don't do that. Just be good to people. Okay? Nick, honestly, regardless of all this, I think you do have it in you to be a good person. But, like everybody else who's looking at you like, what the fuck, I do not understand why you won't show it. And why you think that any of this is okay. And if any of you actually made it this far into the video, you are heroes of mine. And I appreciate it. I love you all. Thank you so much for letting me ramble. But, I mean, honestly, Nick, don't treat people like this. Stephanie, I hope you can overcome this and live the best life possible, because you have it in you to be an amazing person, and I can't wait to see what you do in the future. Nick, I hope your future looks a hell of a lot better than this. With that said, I love you all. Mwah. Bye.